The Ndembu people of Zambia live in a world where the spirits of their ancestors are a constant presence. They believe these spirits influence everything from the success of their crops to the health of their families. This belief is not merely a matter of faith, it is woven into the very fabric of their daily lives. For the Ndembu, the ancestors are not distant figures relegated to the past. They are active participants in the present, watching over their descendants and intervening in their affairs. This belief creates a powerful sense of connection between the living and the dead. The Ndembu consult their ancestors for guidance on important decisions, seeking their wisdom and blessings. They make offerings to appease them and to ensure their continued favor. This constant interaction with the spirit world shapes the Ndembu's worldview, influencing their values, their social structures, and their understanding of the world around them. Ancestral worship among the Ndembu is not a solitary pursuit. It is a communal affair, deeply embedded in the fabric of their social life. Regular rituals and ceremonies, often held in the village clearing, serve as vital points of contact with the ancestral realm. These gatherings are joyous occasions filled with music, dancing, and feasting. They are a time for the community to come together, to honor their ancestors, and to reaffirm their shared identity. One of the most important rituals is the offering of food and drink to the ancestors. This act of sharing is seen as a way of maintaining a harmonious relationship with the spirit world. These communal rituals are not merely about fulfilling religious obligations. They are also an opportunity for the Ndembu to strengthen social bonds, resolve disputes, and pass on their cultural traditions to younger generations. In the world of the Ndembu, communication with the spirit realm is not a haphazard affair. It is a carefully orchestrated dialogue, facilitated by individuals known as spirit mediums. These individuals possess the extraordinary ability to serve as conduits between the living and the dead. Spirit mediums undergo rigorous training to hone their skills. They learn to enter trance states during which they are believed to be possessed by ancestral spirits. In this altered state of consciousness, they can communicate the will of the ancestors to the living. The role of the spirit medium is one of great responsibility. They are the interpreters of the ancestors' messages, tasked with conveying their guidance and instructions to the community. Their pronouncements can have a profound impact on the lives of individuals and the community as a whole, influencing decisions about marriage, justice, and even warfare. Ceremonies dedicated to the ancestors are vibrant and dramatic spectacles that engage all the senses. Music, an integral part of Ndembu spiritual life, fills the air, its rhythms resonating with the pulse of the community. The rhythmic beat of drums, combined with the melodic chanting of singers, creates an atmosphere of heightened emotion and spiritual intensity. Dancers, adorned with elaborate costumes and masks, move gracefully, their bodies becoming vessels for ancestral spirits. Offerings of food, drink, and other symbolic items are presented to the ancestors with reverence and respect. These offerings are not merely material gifts, they represent a tangible expression of the Ndembu's devotion and their desire for continued blessings. The ceremonies are a powerful affirmation of Ndembu beliefs, providing a tangible link between the material and spiritual realms. Section 5: The Price of Neglect, Misfortune and Ancestral Wrath. The relationship between the Ndembu and their ancestors is not without its complexities. While the ancestors are seen as benevolent protectors, they are also capable of meting out punishment if they feel neglected or disrespected. Misfortune, illness, and even death are often attributed to the anger of neglected ancestors. Drought, crop failure, or a sudden illness might be interpreted as signs that the ancestors are displeased and require appeasement. In such situations, the Ndembu turn to divination rituals to determine the cause of the problem and to identify the specific ancestor who is angered. Offerings and sacrifices are then made to appease the offended spirit and restore balance to the world. This belief in ancestral retribution serves as a powerful motivator for the Ndembu, encouraging them to honor their ancestors and to live in accordance with their traditions. Section 6. Our Ancestors Guide Us, Voices of the Ndembu. The profound impact of ancestral worship on the lives of the Ndembu is best understood through their own words. Many community members speak of their ancestors with a mixture of reverence and affection, acknowledging their constant presence and guidance. Our ancestors are always with us, says Mwimba, an elder of the village. They guide our steps and watch over us. We feel their presence in the rustling of the leaves, in the flow of the river, in the laughter of our children. For Namukolo, a young woman preparing for marriage, the ancestors are a source of comfort and strength. When I am afraid, I pray to my ancestors, she shares. They give me wisdom and courage to face the challenges of life. These personal testimonies highlight the deep emotional connection the Ndembu have with their ancestors, a connection that permeates every aspect of their lives. Section 7. A tapestry of belief, ancestral worship and community cohesion. Ancestral worship among the Ndembu is far more than a set of religious beliefs. It is the very foundation upon which their society is built, fostering a powerful sense of community and shared identity. The shared rituals, the veneration of common ancestors, and the belief in a shared destiny bind the Ndembu together, creating a strong sense of belonging and mutual responsibility. This collective identity is further reinforced through the oral traditions passed down through generations, stories that recount the deeds of their ancestors and the origins of their customs. By honoring their ancestors, the Ndembu are also celebrating their own heritage, affirming their place in the long chain of generations that stretches back into the mists of time. Section 8. The Enduring Legacy, Preserving Tradition in a Changing World. In a world undergoing rapid change, the Ndembu, like many indigenous cultures, face the challenge of preserving their traditions while adapting to modern influences. The encroachment of globalization with its emphasis on individualism and material progress poses a threat to their traditional way of life. Yet despite these challenges, the Ndembu remain deeply connected to their ancestral heritage. Their rituals and beliefs continue to provide a sense of continuity and stability in a world that is constantly in flux. Many younger Ndembu are actively working to preserve their cultural heritage, documenting their traditions and passing them on to future generations. They recognize the importance of these practices in maintaining their identity and their sense of community in an increasingly globalized world. Section 9. Conclusion: The Power of Ancestral Connections. The spiritual world of the Ndembu tribe offers a fascinating glimpse into a culture where the boundary between the living and the dead is fluid and permeable. Their veneration of ancestors is not simply a matter of religious observance, it is a way of life. Through rituals, ceremonies, and the guidance of spirit mediums, the Ndembu maintain a vibrant connection with their ancestors, drawing strength, wisdom, and a profound sense of belonging from this enduring bond. As the Ndembu navigate the complexities of the modern world, their ancestral traditions continue to provide a source of strength, identity, and cultural continuity, reminding us of the enduring power of our connections to those who came before us.